is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely pissed. I was going to write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
Hey, what's up guys, it's Scares here, and so from now on, I'm going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories!
Expose, 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 expose. You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Exposed, 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 exposed. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you. Expose, 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 expose. It's time for some exposure. Some exposure. Some exposure. Expose. Expose myself to you. To you. To you. E-X-P-O-S-E. Expose. 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 Exposed. Exposed. Hashtag drama alert. There's news to expose. Hashtag breaking SS Sniper Wolf has a vagina. More on that at 11. Vaginas. Hey guys, this is Scarce here. Lots of news today, lots of exposure, and double uploads. Expose. 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 You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely pissed. I was going to write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
Hey, what's up guys, it's Scares here, and so from now on, I'm going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories!
So these may become more common. These may become more common because I give up trying to fight anything that's even remotely controversial on YouTube. I can't. First off, Super Chat, Cherry Popper, credit where credit's due. The fuck is going on here? I'm about to explain to you. Move the bird out of the way. There will be a stream again tonight where I'm just shooting the shit. Those aren't going anywhere. But yeah, it's an early bird special, huh? If you get what I mean. Alright, so where do I even begin? I'm almost afraid to even talk about it here because we're going to like thought police levels. So I did a video. Let me find the video that I did that's in question so you could understand it completely what the hell's going on here. Very early bird. Very early bird. Let's go to my content. And where is it? Here it is. There is a video I did on July 29th called The Valve Steam Deck Cannot Be Compared to the Nintendo Switch. Now, if you want to go check it out, here we go. Does it give me a share link right here? Get shareable link. Thank you so much, YouTube. That's actually a good feature. I'm not even being a sarcastic prick right there. At 5 minutes and 29 seconds, I say that the Steam Deck will not put a chink in Nintendo's armor. What's up, Mari? How are you doing? Now, that has nothing to do with a racial slur. If you were born before 2000, you know that. So, my editor and I, when we got that limited monetization, we were shocked. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about? So I'm thinking, oh, it'll just get fixed. I'll do what I usually do. I complain on Twitter. They react, they answer, and it's fixed. Thinking, I didn't do anything wrong. What chink and armor means, it's a vulnerability that the that the Steam Deck would not be a vulnerability in the Nintendo Switch armor. That's all it means. It has nothing to do with an Asian racial slur. That was like nothing. Like, I didn't even hesitate to even like, someone may misinterpret it as that. I just, it's been a saying that's been a thing forever. So, all right, so I tweeted at him. I tweet the link of the video, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, it'll get fixed. And they come back and say, oh, we carefully reviewed it. Nope, it sticks. And then, and Jeffrey Tucker, I know you're a liberal dude, so you know if you're saying this is BS, it's definitely BS. I see people saying, well, yeah, I find it offensive. And I'm like, you have to be born after, like, 2001. You don't that's a saying that has nothing to do with being a racial slur at all. I'm even thinking at this point that someone who doesn't understand what chink and armor means, meaning that it's just a vulnerability, may have actually complained. I can't talk about anything that's controversial even in the slightest anymore. I can't do it. I have to do it on live streams. So that's why I'm like 2 out of the 3 videos that I have today talking about JL and Brack. It has to do with what happened with all the sexual assault shit at Activision. Can't talk about that in a video. Matter of fact, the other video I talked about, which they fixed, by the way, got limited ads too. Gorilla, yes, you get a wrench back. I remember you. You can. I'm floored. So if I even think that something is even at risk for that, which 2 of these stories are, I'm just like, yo, fuck it, I'm going to live stream. Because it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. That's like thought police shit. I could see if I was using something that was in that context. I'm not. I know I missed a ton of super chats, Wyatt. I'm going into my story. I'm not going to stop the story. I'll answer them after. So, here we are. I mean, I don't mind. I like doing these. But that's how I'm just going to have to play it. That's how the game is going to have to be played. And the thing about it is that it has nothing to do with the money. What it has to do with a couple things. When your video is flagged, it doesn't get the same viewership. And on top of it, too, if it happens like a couple times in a row, then it takes a lot longer for the videos to get monetized, which means that my editor's sitting around waiting for like an hour and a half per video for them to get the green dollar sign. He can't release them. So it wastes a lot of his time. So if I think that something's even has like a 0.1% chance risk, which pretty much everything does, but okay, let's say a 5% risk, I'm going to just stream it. Rich, I finally found my voice on your channel in these streams. It's a depressing voice, but it's mine. That's sweet and wonderful, Wyatt. What do you mean a depressing voice? You're not a depressing voice. You're just a prick, and that's okay. I don't want to live on this timeline anymore. Yeah, I mean, it's so ridiculous. It may not even, but you know what, though? You know what's sad is that it may not even be YouTube. It's probably someone who doesn't understand that saying and actually was offended. I really think that's what it was, and they complained. It's either that or they're just going by the automated captions. Early stream, huh? I guess this means I don't get the full... Yeah, I'm going to stream tonight again. I'm going to stream for a couple hours now, take a break, go do what I got to do, stream again tonight. So, Gorilla, you got your wrench back. And why I didn't miss a ton of Super Chats, you're fired. Would you ever consider doing more? Prince D, if it gets to the point where there's tape over my mouth with basically anything I talk about, I mean, does anyone here think I'm being melodramatic? If you do, let me know. If you actually find that saying offensive, I'm just curious. I won't agree with you because it has nothing to do with a racial slur in any way, shape, or form. But if you actually find that offensive, let me know. I'm not gonna yell at you or attack you for that, but I'm gonna let you know you're factually wrong. It has nothing to do with race. No, they're trying to cater to getting as much ad revenue on here as possible because YouTube's expensive to run. I get that. I totally understand that. But sometimes it's just not sometimes. There's a decent amount of time. It's just over fucking reaching. Chink in someone's armor or chink in Nintendo's armor, meaning there's like a break in their armor, so that's a vulnerability. Has nothing to do with race. Yeah, I'm going to stream again this evening too. Oh, and I just farted as well. So, anyway, I'm going to temporarily shut down the chat, or maybe for the rest of the stream, because we're going to be mostly talking about stuff. So, J. Allen Brock just got the fuck out of Dodge. J. Allen Brock just got the fuck out of Dodge, man. Just so happens he's pursuing other opportunities where the biggest scandal of the company's history is arising. There's not much here. We're going to read the memo. Blizzard president J. Allen Brock is leaving the firm after 15 years to pursue new opportunities. What a convenient timing. Executive Vice President Gene O'Neill and Mike Ibarra have been appointed as co-leaders of the company, effective immediately. Brock joined the company in 2006 to work on World of Warcraft. In 2014, he was appointed executive producer and vice president of the franchise. And in 2018, he succeeded Mike Morhaime as president of Blizzard. His departure follows the emergence of a lawsuit filed by California Department of Fair Employment and Housing lawsuit alleging, thank you Life in HD for the super chat. I also saw Michael Does Life was here saying it's over. How you doing, man? So his departure follows the emergence of a lawsuit filed by California Department of Fair Employment and Housing lawsuit alleging harassment and discrimination of women at Activision Blizzard. Yeah, what convenient timing. What convenient timing. You got motherfuckers putting cameras in bathrooms. You got them having the Bill Cosby room. You had a woman commit suicide because her nudes were being passed around. Which I love that people were trying to admit, well, how did they get them? Doesn't matter how they got them. Doesn't matter if she sent them to 3 people. Those 3 people should have not passed them around. And he's leaving in the midst of all, at the height of all. Not even like at the beginning before he's leaving. He's just like, he sees them playing the violins and the fucking Titanic and the ship is sinking and people are panicking. And he's just like, yo, he's like that dude in there who's like pretending that he has a kid to jump on one of the lifeboats. That's J. Allen Brock right now. He's just like, I am out of here. In a memo to staff, Brock acknowledged the extremely troubling hurt of current and former employees and called the behavior detailed in the lawsuit completely unacceptable. That he did basically nothing about and probably catered it because he would just he just turned a blind eye and didn't give a shit. Where is this statement? I personally have a lot of emotions coming out of yesterday. I know you do too. The allegations and the hurt of the current and former employees are extremely troubling. People with different backgrounds, views, and experiences are essential for Blizzard, our teams, and our player community. I disdain bro culture, but you really didn't do anything about it. A company is more than a legal construct that exists as a piece of paper in a filing cabinet in Delaware. The people that work at the company make it what it is. Through their actions and creations, each of us plays a role in maintaining a place of safety for one another, and it is up to each of us to continue to craft the Blizzard we want and commit to doing our part in keeping Blizzard great, but always aspiring for more. The tone of Brack's internal message was markedly different from Activision Blizzard's external communication regarding the lawsuit, which basically seems they're trying to sweep it under the rug, and they're trying to union bust. Yeah, they're probably going to try. Yeah, I could see that. Trying to melt away Blizzard. It cannot be a coincidence, Matt, that they're doing this, that he's leaving in the middle of the biggest shit show the company's ever had. Like, come on. Come on. Like, there's no coincidence to any of this, man. There's no coincidence. There was something else I had here. Let me pull this back up for a second. I thought I had my other article up here for this. Let me There we go. Here is his full statement. This is his full statement. This is what I wanted. Thank you for the nice, huge, gigantic ad, Kotaku. I appreciate that. Yeah, less than 2 weeks after. Less than 2 weeks after. I'll read the statement. We don't have to see the statement here. In a statement released by Blizzard, announced that Brack will be stepping down. And here is a statement about him leaving. To all members of the Blizzard community, we want to let you know about an important leadership change at Blizzard Entertainment that just so happens to be happening during a huge... With a ton of allegations and lawsuits coming their way. Starting today, J. Allen Brack will be stepping down as the leader of the studio, and Jen O'Neill and Mike Ibarra will co-lead Blizzard moving forward. Probably. John Foot Penis. Wonderful. I love your name. Probably. I'm sure this isn't the end we're going to hear about J. Allen Brack, and probably not in a good way. Jen joined Blizzard in January as Executive Vice President of Development, where she's been providing senior development leadership and support to the Diablo and Overwatch franchises. Jen is the former head of Vicarious Visions, which is now part of Blizzard Entertainment. After many years... Oh, yeah, Mike Ibarra. Yeah, I remember that name. Okay. Now, as soon as I saw Xbox and Mike Ibarra, I'm like, that sounds familiar. Yeah. After many years at Xbox, Mike joined the company in 2019 as the Executive Vice President and General Manager of Platform and Technology, where he's been overseeing the evolution of Battle.net and our development services organization. Jen and Mike have more than 3 decades of gaming industry experience between them. Moving forward, they will share responsibilities over game development and company operations. Both leaders are deeply committed to all of our employees. Of course, they're going to say stuff like that. To the work ahead to ensure Blizzard is the safest, most welcoming workplace possible for women and people of any gender. I always hate these fucking sterile, like ethnicity, sexual orientation, or background, to upholding and reinforcing our values, which you didn't have any, and to rebuilding your trust. With their many years of industry experience, a deep commitment to integrity and inclusivity, Jen and Mike will lead Blizzard with care, compassion, and dedication to excellence. You'll hear more from Jen and Mike soon. Come on, man. Oh my God, Mike. I feel bad for them. Like, what a. I don't even know if there's enough you could pay me, man. Like, I would need like a couple million up front to even Like, I don't want a salary that if I want to jump ship, like, yo, you need, like, if this, like, I want $2 million up front. I want $2 million direct deposited into my fucking bank account before I even begin to take this shit on. Before I even begin. It's just such a mess, man. And like I've said before, unfortunately, I've seen it with my own eyes. This shit happens at every corporation. This shit happens at every workplace. Not to this extreme, obviously. I am early. I'm going to stream again tonight. And there needs to be changes. There is that bro culture. I've seen it. You can't even say that I'm going by articles. I've seen it with my own fucking eyes. The bro culture and like the frat, and it's like a club. And this is, you know, as much, it's weird as and this is where new context and nuance is key. And I know this is where people just like that, they just think in black and white and like, oh, Rich, you're such a hypocrite. You were complaining in the beginning about how they were taking you saying chink in Nintendo's armor and trying to say, you know, people were thinking you were saying a racial slur and you weren't, and you're mad at that. But you're also saying that this frat culture has to stop. Yeah, because context is key. When I had managers that just wanted to hire women that were hot, that's not good. That's awful. All the other stories I've told, too, about the places that I've worked. There absolutely is that problem there, and it's an inherent toxic problem that I've seen with my own. So you can be both. You can be anti-politically correct and anti-cancel culture, and this isn't cancel culture. This is next level shit. Daily 20-minute live streams to cover breaking news. Possibly. We'll see. So this one is pretty interesting as well. Streaming early for now, but I'll be streaming again tonight. And we'll see more of these I'm not going to stop uploading to my other channel. But if there's anything like this one, I'm talking about someone getting struck by lightning. They might say I'm talking about a gruesome act that would get demonetized. So 2 out of these 3 stories that I have would get demonetized. Yes, he did. So this guy got electrocuted through his controller. So, a man from Robertson County, Tennessee, was playing a video game on Saturday night during a storm when a nearby lightning strike resulted in him being shocked straight up the wire of his controller. We're going to find out now. As WKRN reports, the man was playing after dinner when he was hit and called emergency services for assistance. Josh Wright, the assistant director of Robertson County Emergency Medical Services, told News 2 that medics have responded at 9:15 p.m. Saturday to a call of a man struck by lightning in Greenbrier. When crews arrived, they said they determined the man's house was either hit or the lightning struck nearby, and he suffered a shock through the video game controller. While this is bad, he's okay. He was able to make the call, and when the ambulance crews arrived, they found that he didn't appear injured, wanted to be checked out to make sure he was not injured, and didn't need to be transported to a local hospital. Lightning strikes while playing video games are no joke. I remember playing San Andreas on my PS2 back in the day, and a tree right outside my bedroom window was hit by lightning. So, yeah. Here was the thing. So, a Rocket League player also, too. This happened. Hands are burned. This woman was playing Rocket League and her hands were burned because she got struck by lightning too. That's the reason why they tell you you shouldn't shower. You shouldn't shower while there's a storm. You shouldn't be on a hand. Like I say, you have a corded phone still in your house, which most people don't. You shouldn't be making a phone call while there's a storm. Yeah, this is a real thing, and he had a wired controller up to his console, and oops. Yeah, but let me tell you something. If you got electrocuted, a surge protector wouldn't protect you from that. A surge protector would not protect you from that. You would still get electrocuted. That they're not that kind of amount of electricity they're not meant to handle. So, yeah, it's a real thing. I know everyone thinks that it's like a wives' tale. Everyone thinks that it's a joke, basically, when, oh, yeah, don't use your phone, which, again, a cell phone is fine, but anything that's like wired, that's connected to an outlet, there's a physical connection, yeah, you're running a risk. And yeah, the whole thing with not taking a shower is true, too. Or use wired headphones while charging your phone. Yeah, anything that you're connected to a wall outlet and there's a connection, you got to be careful of. PS5. So here's the one I know that is very controversial with people. No thanks. PS5 console bundles are now available at GameStop with early. And this was a thing where it's like, oh, you're just trying to get people to sign up. I'm kind of back and forth on it. There's going to be another stream tonight. I know people are saying this is an early stream. But I could see why people are mad at this. But this is a way they're incentivizing people to sign up for their pro memberships. GameStop is currently selling PlayStation 5 console bundles online with early access to the products reserved for pro members. Priced at $14.99 to $19.95 per month, depending on the chosen package. GameStop Pro memberships provide users with loyalty rewards, extra trading credit, a Game Informer subscription, and access to exclusive offers and events. GameStop confirmed the upcoming PS5 stock availability earlier on Tuesday in a message sent to customers, including Twitter user Wario64. And there he shows PS5 bundles will be available today for GameStop Pro members. Early access at 8. So, yeah, you have a chance. It narrows down how many people you're competing against because these bundles are only for pro members, which the prices on them aren't bad. You get the games, you get an extra controller, you get all that. But you got to be signed up. The retailer said, thanks for being a loyal Power Up Rewards Pro member. To show our appreciation, we are opening up early online access for Power Up Rewards members. So that's 8 p.m. my time. This won't guarantee. So you'll have more of a chance, and it still doesn't guarantee you'll get one. And you see, I don't know, man. This is just... As I've defended their bundles, and I'm like, look, they do. Look here, we can look at it right now. They give you legitimate shit. It's not you're getting Ratchet and Clank, Spider-Man. You're getting actual DualSense controllers, or here you're getting like PlayStation Plus and a gift card and a Red controller. It's like it's not bullshit. It's not like the stuff it's not like the Wish.com crap that like QVC's getting. But if you're telling people to sign up to give them more of a chance and it still doesn't guarantee they'll get one, that's just kind of shady. And that's, I don't know. I don't think I'm down with that. I'm all for the bundles. I get why they do the bundles. It mitigates scalping. It mitigates bots because there's not as much of a profit margin. And the prices on the bundles are not bad as you're seeing here for what you're getting at all. But now you have to be signed up for the pro membership. I don't know, man. I'm not okay with that. And I think that's just really kind of cheesy. And I'm not a fan. All right, I'll be back with an AMA in like 5 minutes. I got to use a little boys' room. I'm going to stop this stream now. and we'll talk about do you think actually what GameStop's doing is fair? Give me a few minutes. I'll be right back, and we'll discuss all this. Give me a second. Give me 5 minutes. Sorry.